Good morning and welcome to day 24 of vlogtober. I mean, there's only like a week left. Holy crap. Yeah, I have yet to get out of bed. I'm tired. I have not been hitting my like 7-hour sleep goal. Yeah, just checked and I've been getting like 6.5 hours a night. I think that's why it's just hard to get up in the mornings. I'm gonna get up and go to the gym with James, I guess. So it occurred to us that we have not been stretching after working out, which may explain why we've been so freaking sore, because it's actually quite important to stretch. So now I'm on my yoga mat, stretching, drinking my protein shake, but James has to go to work in like 3 minutes, so I'm on my usual lunchtime walk. For lunch, I just like made some veggie breakfast sausage stuff. I air fried that and had it with some refried beans. And I also had a soylent, not like the most rounded meal, I don't know, but it was fine. But yeah, I just wanted to like express how I'm like, I feel like I'm on this precipice of my life of just, I've kind of like made it through school and college, and now I'm like starting a career, but really the rest of my life is kind of like an open, clean slate thing, and I have no idea what it's gonna look like, which is really weird because I kind of feel like I could do basically anything I want with my life, and there's so many things that I want to do that I'm not sure what things to pursue. And some of the things that I most want to do, like for instance, I'd love to like have my own cosmetics line one day of like having hair dye and makeup and stuff like that, but I have no idea how to like get into that. And so there's like so many things to do, but I don't know how to do them. And so I'm starting to process like what it would look like to own my own business and work for myself, not in like a cheesy MLM way, because yeah, no thanks on those MLMs. But like I really would like to work for myself in like a freelance capacity, and eventually in like a management capacity too, of like having people under me, leading a team. And yeah, so I'm just kind of been giving that some thought and trying to think about what my future might hold in like every which way. I don't really have anything to update with, but I just pulled up at the house and this lighting is like really great. I look really cute. Just wanted to let you know. Surprise. Yeah, I look a little different. I'm sweating. This costume is like pretty warm, but I'm like going all in being Sally. I wanted to practice doing the makeup before Halloween, so here we are. Let me explain to you how this costume is being put together. So I got these leggings from Spirit Halloween, and they're just like pre-printed with the Sally print, but they were like $13, and I was like, I want to do something cheaper because I didn't want to have to buy 2 pairs, because I knew I wanted to put some on my arms too. So I got some cheap just regular blue leggings off of Amazon, and then used a Sharpie just now to like draw on all the stitch lines, which really I could have done for both top and bottom. I just wanted to see how it would turn out, and it turned out beautifully, I think. And so I cut, oh, and the dress I got from Amazon, it was in junior sizing, so I ended up ordering a double extra large, thinking I needed to like size up as much as possible, and the largest they had was a double XL, and I was like, oh, since it's juniors, that'll probably be good. However, it's like it's a little baggy on me, but it works, it's fine. Yeah, don't mind me, I didn't want to paint all the way down. Yeah, so for these, how I transformed these like tights into arm coverings is I basically cut a hole in the middle, like part of the crotch, and then I pulled them over my head. So I like cut a seam, cut around some seams, and then put them over my head, and it works. Now I can just kind of tuck that thing away. And they work perfectly as arm coverings, and then I just like cut little holes at the end of like where the toe seam is, and so that my fingers can stick out. I'm not gonna like bother making my fingers blue because that's just gonna be a mess. And then for makeup, I did white base. I started experimenting with like 2 different ways to do the eyes, but then I ended up going with this way. So this like looks a little bluer higher up, but that's just because I was messing around earlier. So I started with a completely white base for the eyes. I basically used the top of my eyebrows and then like the bottom of my dark circles to kind of measure out where the eyes should go and just like make circles around that, because Sally has like very large white eyes, and so I did white in that area. And then I looked at some pictures, and she has stitches coming out the sides of her mouth. She has like very dark red lips, so I used a dark red lipstick, but also used some black for kind of lining the lips and adding some dimension. And then she also has kind of a big stitch coming all the way down the side. And so I added those as well. Basically did black lines and then black cross hatch things for the stitches, but then I went in, I did a blue underneath the black lines to give it some like dimension before I put the black on, and then put the black, and then I highlighted with some more blue and white to kind of, again, just add dimension. I want this to look like semi-realistic. I didn't really bother doing it down here just because I was quickly getting this together so I could take some pictures. Really wanted to concentrate on the face. I used some blue eyeshadows to kind of do this nose contouring, because she has like a very like petite pointed nose, and so I tried to like get that effect with some nose contouring using blue and on the cheekbones a little bit. She doesn't have like a very chiseled face, but I don't know, figured I'd highlight some of my human features too. And then the the eyelashes, she has like these really dramatic, basically black yarn eyelashes, and I was thinking like, oh, maybe I should like try to make some out of modeling clay. I decided that's way too much effort. So I instead just kind of drew them on. I did a cream eyeliner base for them. That's what all the black is on my face. I didn't really end up using the makeup kit for Sally that I bought. I really just used a tube of white cream makeup, a tube of blue cream makeup, and then a e.l.f. cream eyeliner in a little pot, and then my James Charles eyeshadow palette to do all the other contouring with. And then after I drew on the eyelashes with the cream eyeliner, then I went over them and kind of set them with, and all the lines with the black shade in James's palette. And I think it looks pretty good. And I added some highlight just to be cute. And this is what I'm gonna be for Halloween. One thing I'm concerned about is that, I don't know if you can see, gross up. It's already kind of cracking just from having dried because I used a cream base rather than a grease base makeup. So it's drying and cracking off, which isn't ideal. So I don't know how this will last all day at work's Halloween party, but I'm just gonna do my best. Yeah, I was thinking about putting black contacts in to like really emphasize her like white and black eye look, but I decided that's too much for right now. So we're sticking with this. Anyway, yeah, this might be my last check-in for the night because I'm probably just gonna wash this off and then go to bed or something. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful day. Go drink some water, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.